Good afternoon, people. I told you guys that I would do a quick video on how to get customers and how to keep them. So I'm gonna do this briefly, and I'm not gonna be on long, y'all. Because I'm about to take me a nap so I can get up and do a little bit more work. So um, I'm trying to do this thing well. Whatever I say, I'm trying to make sure I get it done. Here's the thing: in business, we all want the business. We all want the platform. But in the process of having the platform, you got to remember that you got to provide the customer service to have the customers. Don't ever feel like that you've made it to a point that you could treat customers or people any kind of way. I don't care who it is. Whether it be family, whether it be somebody you really don't kick it with. And here's the thing about business that you would learn. Everybody that you do not like, um, or you do not associate with does not mean that they may not like something that you do. People can disagree with you and still support your business. In business, you will learn that you should treat every customer, no matter who it is, with the same respect. Whether they spending 20 cents or $2 million, every customer deserves the same respect. All of them. One thing I've learned about business is that I'm the type of person when I was younger, and even in recent years, you cannot just come off on me any kind of way. You can't just say anything and expect that I'm just gonna be kumbaya and it's gonna be okay. You cannot. I just wasn't that girl. So one thing I had to learn and grow with, thank God that God grew me up before I actually did decide to go back into business, is that I had to learn that people are not always going to do what I want them to do. They're not going to treat me the way I treat them. And that's fine. I'm running a business. I'm dealing with people on a day to day basis, from hour to hour, sometimes from minute to minute. I want to respect everybody because I want them to respect me. You want to treat people like you want to see them again, like they are your only customer. Don't ever be rude. Don't ever be disrespectful. I don't care what they deliver, what they put out. Don't treat your customers the way they treat you. No, I do not believe in that saying, that old cliche that all customers are right. I don't. I don't believe in that. But I do believe that you treat people how to treat you. If you have a customer that you have a situation with and you have a customer that's kind of coming off ignorant or disrespectful, that's your business. That's your choice if you ever want to deal with that customer again, or you ever want to really, have correspondence with that customer. But if they're not respecting your business, they're not respecting your rules, you got one or two choices. You can either figure out what's the problem so y'all can meet some middle ground, or just not deal with that customer no more, because you don't want that customer to put you in a bad vibe and have you all, all in your feelings and feeling some type of way and going off on customers or other people because that customer don't came up on you the wrong way. One thing I had to learn that I wanted people to respect me because I wanted to respect them. That's what I had to do in any business that I ran. Being a teacher, being a Lyft driver, being a business owner, just dealing with people from day to day. I had to learn that you can really relate to people what you want to relate to them without being nasty. You really can. And sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's your delivery. You can be firm and stern on whatever you need to say, but just be respectful. If you get a customer who do not want to obey or respect your wishes, okay, let that be your first and your last time dealing with that customer, because you don't need a customer putting your name or your business in jeopardy that's going to put you in the form or in the realm of an environment or atmosphere or a mindset or a heart set that you don't want to be with them. So before you get, off on a bad note and bad blood between them and then it goes into the personal part, just cut ties. Just cut ties, and, that sale, just let it go. Just let it swing. Because all situations are not worth entertaining. They are not. You guys, I'm so an avid person that believe in, if I don't have nothing else, I'm gonna have my peace. You will not disrespect me. You will not go I will not go back and forth with you. I don't argue with anybody anymore. I don't argue. I don't have confrontations. I say what I'm gonna say, you say what you're gonna say. We can either understand each other, agree to disagree and move on, or we can just leave it alone altogether. That's the first thing about business. You got to make sure you respect your customers. Customers got to make sure they respect you and your business and your rules. Make sure you don't have one of those situations where you're trying to run a business and you're treating certain people certain ways and the other person kind of know about it. That will cause a big confrontation and a big wrath too. So you be careful with that. Um, Ways to build your customers and ways to build your platform. We all have different social media. On every social media platform, you guys, everybody should be promoting themselves on every platform. Every platform that you have, make sure you're promoting yourself. Make sure that you're putting yourself out there so that you can get the customers. Every platform, you have different people. Instagram, you got Snap, you got Facebook, you got Twitter. Promote yourself. Nobody promotes you like you promote you. You can go ask your friends, ask your family. People can suss you all day and broil you all day. Nobody's going to promote your business and stand behind your business the way you will. So make sure that you're supporting yourself more than anything. Support yourself. Be proud of yourself. Pat your own self on the back. That's going to have a lot to do with your customer service, because the more you promote yourself and you're so avid about your business being successful, you're going to learn to treat people with respect because you want your business to grow. On top of your business growing, when you decide to choose these different platforms, make sure you understand that you don't know these people. Some of these people from around the world, from different places, different whatever, they don't know you, you don't know them. At most, always get an understanding. If they're saying something that you don't have in your rules, or something that don't comply with your business, sometimes you repeat back to a customer what they say to you, so y'all can both be on the same page and y'all can have an understanding. Don't be like, well, you said X, Y, and Z, and they be like, no, that's not what I said. Don't do that. Always be one. Like, I do it all the time. I did it even today. When customers say something and I'm not sure that I heard right, and I say, okay, so we're doing X, Y, and Z. Is that correct? And if they say yes or no, that's not exactly what I said. They'll correct me. Or if I'm right, they'll say, yes, baby, that's what I'm saying. But I say to them what they've said to me, so we're both on the same page. And then sometimes you got to do it 2-3 times. And then if you're really, really not sure, honey, I even told one customer one time, break it down to me like I'm in kindergarten. Break it down to me, because I do not want to misinterpret nothing you're saying. I want to make sure we're on the same page. And everything you do, make sure you have good communication skills with your customers. Don't talk at your customers like they owe you something, because nobody can run a successful business without a customer. If you're not going to treat customers with respect, get out the business. Get out the business. I don't care what business you're running, you're going to need customer service. I promise you, you're going to need customer service. You're going to have to be kind to customers. You're going to need them. I don't know nobody that's really been successful and didn't need their customers. McDonald's, lawyers, even the president. You got to vote. So you need people. A lot of people say self-made. There is no such a thing. There is nobody who made themselves to where they are without people. You need somebody. Every billionaire that's a billionaire, they needed somebody. Whether it be somebody teaching them the game, them learning from somebody, or them building off of somebody. You need somebody to show you the ropes. Don't ever think you know it all. Sometimes your customers may say something, you make sure you listen to, because when customers throw out ideas, or customers have ideas, or they ask you certain things, listen. Don't be one of those business owners that always think you know all the answers and everything you say is golden. I learned to listen. You learn more by listening than running your mouth. You really do. I design clothing, I design stuff, I make stuff, I create stuff. I love to do that. That's who I am. But I'm always open for a good dialogue and a good conversation. So if my customers say something to me and they say, Tanisha, you ever thought about making this? Nah, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do none of that. I said, you know what? I never thought of that, but maybe I'll think of it, or maybe I'll try it. You never know. And then when you make it and the customer don't give you that advice, it may blow your business out. Have you customers coming from everywhere, because if they're speaking on it, I'm sure either they like it or it's something that's probably out there in the air anyway. You just don't do it, and they voicing it to you because they got faith that you'll produce it. So always have customer service, able to listen, willing to listen, and willing to be able to conversate to people back what they've said to you. Use your platform for your building, but make sure on the platforms that you're using for business, you're not using to bash, cuss folks out, snap on. We all have a day. Now, I'm not going to lie. Even businesses now have a day. Everybody have a day in a moment. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you see people every day, they got a problem with somebody, or every other moment, they going off, and then the next day, they promoting the business. The customers that don't know you, they confused. I mean, we that know you, we used to it. But everybody don't know you. So you have to come off like every individual is a stranger, because you don't know who you're entertaining. When you grew up and you went to church and your grandmother said, be careful how you deal, because you could be dealing with the angel in disguise. Make sure you treat every customer with respect. like that may be your $1 million customer. Don't treat nobody different. Treat everybody the same. Um, your platform you build. You want your customers to give you good referrals. Give good customer service. If you want a referral, don't go telling your customers why you didn't tell such and such. I do such and such. They shouldn't have to tell them that because you're saying it. They should want to say that because you've delivered good service and you're somebody worth working with. If people do not repeat what you do to somebody else, probably 9 times out of 10 don't really like kicking it with you themselves. So that's just being honest. So make sure that you live a life and you have a business that's worth talking about, that's worth referring. Don't want somebody to refer your business just because you think that you're the best thing popping. Because, baby, from house building to car selling to grass cutting to bundles to lashes to both boutiques, somebody does everything on every block more than once. So when you're doing something, don't think that your spot can't be took within a second. The same way you're up, you can fall down. Treat your customers with respect. You're not the baddest thing in the land. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you. Every single 40 seconds in America now, somebody is branching a building, a business. Somebody is opening up. Somebody is manifesting what they've asked God for. So don't think that you've arrived and everybody got to shop with you. What you deliver is what you're going to get. You put out ratchetness, you're going to get ratchetness. You put out professionalism, that's what you're going to get. I respect my customers and they respect me. I love my customers. I ain't going to lie to you. I don't care what form they ever came in. They've been good to me. The ones that I ever had an issue, they still been good. Like, they know how to talk. They know when to, you know what I'm saying? They ain't coming at you all crazy. It's been good. In the beginning, when I had an issue here and there, I think I had one major issue. And that lady was way out of, I don't know where she was from. But when I say something and when something becomes a problem with me, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I know how to get you off my platform and I know how to dismiss you away from my business. I just don't do the going back and forth stuff. I tell people all the time, one thing you do, you begin to get too old to be a fool and you begin to get old enough to know when to speak and when not to speak. Sometimes you need to bite your tongue. You'll learn more when you shut your mouth and you just listen. That's a business owner and a customer. You give out what you receive. And if you, as a customer, you can't feel privileged if people's trying to be nice to you and they trying to explain something, but you going off and you not listening. How you present yourself, sometimes people don't want your business. That's another thing. That was my next thing I was going to say to you guys. Every dollar ain't worth taking. I mean, you can say that how you want to say it. Every dollar is not worth taking. And I don't mind dismissing some. If I feel like a person is headstrong and they coming off wrong and they already rude to start with and they talking to me like you know me and you disrespectful, thank you, but no thank you. I can make a mistake and I can get something wrong and I can fix that all day long. But what you will not do is ever disrespect me. That's what we're not going to do. Too much is given, much is required. It's business. Make sure that you wouldn't do to customers that you wouldn't want done to you. Okay? I don't believe in ignoring customers. I don't care who it is. I don't believe in ignoring customers unless, it's a customer you're just not, dealing with. Even if it's a customer that I'm going to dismiss, I still deal with them up until the point that I let them know that they're dismissed. I don't be rude and ignore people. I don't do that because I don't like to be ignored. You got to make sure that every day you're perfecting your craft, even with your customer service. You're going to have some days and some people that's going to try to get over. Let me tell you, business owners, some ways not to get scammed. Don't be giving something before you get paid. Don't start that, because if you start it, you're going to have problems in the middle and the end. If you start letting people tell you, well, wait till I get paid, and girl, can I get this and get this in the third, and you don't get your money, the best way to ruin a friendship, a familyship, and a relationship is them green ducks. So if you do not want to ruin what you have with a person, whether you know them or you don't, the favor situation. We don't do favors. You pay, you get your merchandise. You pay, you get your merchandise. As simple as that. Always make sure that your goal in accepting one client is that this one client may lead you to millions. Not so much as far as you chasing the dollar, but you do want to chase potential of growing your business. And if you cannot do that, and that is not your, if that's not your goal, then I really don't understand what you're in it for. You know, I watch so many people that's in business, and they only kind of converse with the people they know. That's just not that wise. You want to talk to those people you don't know, because the people you know, they're not going nowhere. You don't drain your mama, you don't drain your cousin, you don't drain your uncle, you don't drain your sister, you don't drain your friend. You need to get business people and people that's going to buy your product that you do not know. Those are the people that's going to bring you other people in. You want your business to spread. You want it to grow. In order for it to grow, you got to put it out there. You got to communicate when you don't want to communicate. You got to deal with people you don't know. I talk to people all the time around the world. I appreciate them. I talk to them, some of them like I know them. I don't know them people from whatever, but I respect them and I appreciate them in the same as they do with me. But you gain a rapport, so guess what? When they want something else, they're going to come back to you because of your delivery, because you know how to treat people. If you don't know how to treat people, I promise you, I don't care how good you is, you ain't got to worry about people being around too long. If you cannot treat people like they're worth spending their money with you, because you don't know, some people, that could be their last $10. And if that's my last $10 and you can't respect me and you snapping, honey, I done been somewhere, been all the way, my whole order was completed. And I said, oh, nah, give me my money. Well, man, what do we do wrong? Don't worry about it. Just give me my money. If you cannot respect me and talk to me like I got some sense, you don't need my dollar. And I promise you, after I walk out and after I leave, it ain't too many other dollars going to keep on flying through them doors. I don't care what people say. I hear people say, you know, oh, I used to hear people say this all the time. Well, I don't need that person, or the business going to run with or without them. You can't say that all the time, because if you losing 1, 2, 3, 4 people consistently for weeks, it's not going to be long before your tree going to come on tumbling down. Because like I said, every day, every 40 seconds, every 50 seconds, somebody is branching a business. And in that business is other entrepreneurs that's growing. Guess what? Chick-fil-A came out of nowhere, wiped everybody out. We didn't know what was going on. These people were saying, God bless you, thank you, have a good day. They were giving me a mint with my meal out of nowhere. Okay, we back, y'all. But yeah, so make sure when you in business, when you're trying to run a business, you be purposeful with everybody. You treat everybody good. You treat everybody like you're trying to be around for a while. You treat them like you really want your business to strive. It's not about you. It's about you and your customers all the time, every day. When you don't feel like it, if I were you, I would not deal with customers that day if you're just not in the mood. That'll be a day that I wouldn't do really much communicating, because customers don't know that you had a bad night. Customers don't know that you had a bad morning. All they know is that they're trying to deal with you and you coming off the wrong way. So make sure you put out what you want to take in business. Whenever you posting on all your social media platforms, make sure you post everything. Post it with class. Make sure you take your time, perfect what you're posting. Like possibly it could end up on the front of a newspaper or whatever. Make sure you're careful of what you post and how you post it, because you don't want it to look raggedy or something that you could have, you know, like your little kid did. You want to make sure you post stuff that's worth posting, and you may go viral. You just never know. So make sure, because even when I did, I think you guys, the African hat or whatever I had on, the African thing, I think that thing got shared over 30 something times. I don't know some of them people that shared it, but when it got shared, I was like, I thank God that I ain't look a mess. You just never know where it's going to end up and who's going to have your picture, or if it'll come up in a meme or whatever. You just still want to make sure you put good content out there. Make sure that your customer service is good. Put your items, promote yourself. Don't wait on anybody else to promote you. You promote you on every platform. Make sure that you're charging your customers according to where you stay by, you know, their income. Don't be trying to, you know, get rich off of one customers. I put this out there all the time because I'm going to tell you guys something. Pricing is just like location. Your pricing can ruin you before your location will. I can get $1 million sitting in my house, but my location can be slap in the hood and don't nobody know. But you can be in the perfect location, but if your pricing is off, you will never see that customer again. Don't overcharge every customer because you're trying to get rich off of one item. Make sure that your pricing is affordable, and look at where you're trying to actually. I learned this in business school. Even when we was in cosmetology school, when we did the business part, I already knew this, but I'm glad that they kind of put it out there for us. One thing you got to make sure you understand the demand of what you're putting out. Not only demand of what you're putting out, who are you trying to pull in? And out of the people you're trying to pull in, is that what you're selling already out there? Make sure that you're different. Make sure that you're fresh, fresh meat. Make sure that it's something that the customers is really, really, really gonna like. That's all I really want to get on and talk. I don't know how long I've been on here, you guys, but I didn't want to talk you guys to death and bore you guys because I don't like long, long videos either. But I love to learn. As much knowledge as I can, I will continue to pour into you guys. I would talk to y'all a little bit longer, but I told you I would like to take a nap so I can get up in a couple hours and do a little bit more work. So I am about to take me a nap because I've been working all morning and I'm a little tired. And then I'm gonna pop up and I'm gonna do a little bit more work. You guys be blessed. Until next time, I'll do another video, and my next video will be about I don't know. I'll let you know though. I'll tell you on Facebook what my next post will be about, but it'll be something to help you guys. And then after that, I'll just ramble on and